Hello, Da Vinci.
It's been a while since we've had an episode of Dvtv.
And I'm sure you miss seeing our beautiful masked faces on a bi-weekly basis.
Right. Anyways, we're getting back to the swing of things with semester 1 ending and semester 2 starting up.
So we're here to give you an update on DV news, ASB elections,
what's happening with Miss Higuera, and a club spotlight.
First up is Karina, as always, bringing you our DV community news.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Karina, as always, with your Da Vinci forecast. We had a storm of skill at the talent show, featuring performances by Thomas with astounding magical talents, Daniel playing a complex and beautiful piece on the guitar, Cohen performing a nostalgic rendition of Master Oogway's theme from Kung Fu Panda on piano. To finish the show in true Da Vinci fashion, Ayana, Alyssa, and Yanni collaborated to sing a beautiful cover of Finesse by Bruno Mars, before Ayana ended the show with a bang as she sang Run Run Rudolph by Kelly Clarkson. We've weathered a blizzard of finals, followed by a gentle snowfall of good times over break, as the lack of school allowed us all to take a break from school's stresses. You've probably noticed we were on break for 2 weeks. If you haven't noticed, are you okay? Were you just coming to an empty campus? And now, a word from Nurse Amy.
Hi Da Vinci, this is Nurse Amy, here to talk a little bit about testing and vaccination. Testing and vaccination are our most effective means to protect ourselves and our community right now. Take advantage of saliva testing here at Da Vinci every Wednesday, and if you don't feel well, stay home and get tested. Rapid antigen tests are an effective option to detect active infection, and you can do those here at school or at home. And if you are eligible for your booster, get it. If you have not started your COVID vaccination course, it's never too late. So make an appointment and stay healthy.
Thanks, Nurse Amy. Do you have questions about mental health and therapy? On January 25th, Mind Out Loud is hosting a free mental health workshop, Ask a Therapist Anything, where therapy professionals from several fields will be available to answer questions about the profession, working with patients, and tips and tricks to improve your mental health this semester. Look forward to Spirit Week, January 24th to 28th. It's happening. And Pajama Day, because it wouldn't be a Spirit Week without one. Signature projects! What upperclassmen talk about as they stare off into space with a look on their face that makes you know they've been to the trenches and back. And now they're coming for you! 1929 Night is up first. You can recognize it by the jazz music, 1920s slang, and occasional reports of mob activity. The final project is February 18th. Next, World War I Night will take the school by storm as our groups of teenagers recreate one of the most destructive wars ever started by a teenager. If you don't know, Mr. Bell will tell you. The final project is on March 10th. Then, Dino's Nest will be upon us. Keep an eye out for business brainstorms. The final project is on April 22nd. That's all from me. Back to you at the studio.
I think they should have let us MC the talent show.
Why does something tell me that would have ended horribly?
Hey, I think we'd be great at it.
Don't you have enough work being the supreme director of Dvtv?
But I want power.
Speaking of wanting power, ASB elections. Man, what a great segue.
Thank you. The ASB election season is approaching, and if you're interested in becoming an ASB officer, then listen up. There are several roles that you can run for, such as class rep, treasurer, and president. Applications can be found on the Da Vinci website or alternatively on the Dino Den course. The application will contain all the information that you will need to run and perform a campaign, as well as tell you all the rules. The election season starts on the 21st, but if you complete your application before, then you will be allowed to start making posters and flyers. Any and all who are interested in running, simply look into the Dino Den course on Canvas or the Da Vinci website and begin your application process.
You know, Miss Connors actually asked me to run for office once.
Yeah, likely story.
Hey, I'm actually telling the truth.
Yeah, and our next segment isn't Let's Hear It From You.
Excuse me, sir. Quick question. In light of the senior mock survey that's going around, like, you know, who's most likely to do
I made it.
Oh, you made it. Awesome. I didn't know we were in the presence of a celebrity. Alrighty. So, in light of that, who would you say out of the senior class is the most likely to star in an action movie?
You. Because you're special and you're the main character.
Show us some moves.
Beat me up right now.
Quick question. Do you think it's morally acceptable to deep fry an egg?
No, that's terrible. Don't ever do that. Scrambled.
Scrambled.
Yeah, like don't
Purely
ever do
scrambled. Not a fan of deep frying, I see. Quick question.
Hey!
Out of the senior class, who do you think is the most likely to print their resume in Comic Sans?
Oh my god. Zeke! Yes!
You heard it here, folks. Zeke prints his resume in Comic Sans. Quick question. Do you think Don Morales has the musical capability to win a Grammy?
Your mom.
Sure. That's not an answer.
It can be if we make it.
Yeah, it is if you're not a coward about it.
We gave you an answer,
No, I do not. Absolutely not.
Elaborate.
No.
Elaborate.
No.
This has been a waste
Sadie, do
of
you
time.
Man, I wish I got to do an interview segment.
Sadie, you're the co-producer of Dvtv. Technically, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, that's right, I am. Hello, Miss Higuera. I'm Sadie Park here of Dvtv, and I'm here to ask you a couple of questions about what you do at Da Vinci. So first up, I would like to ask, what classes do you teach?
I teach Integrated 2, Integrated 3, Calculus A, B, and also ACEs.
Awesome. Okay, what topics are you currently going over in those classes? Is it exponents, functions, trigonometry?
So in Integrated 2, we're doing quadratics, super fun. And then Integrated 3, we're going over some new triangle tools, so for all triangles, not just right triangles. And then in Calculus, we're doing some analytical representations of differentiation.
Ooh, cool. I definitely know what that means. And then what is your favorite thing to teach in all of math ever?
Ever? Okay, so I really like quadratics, so this unit in Integrated 2 is really exciting. And then I also enjoy trigonometric identities using, trig proofs using trig identities. And then I also really enjoy finding volume, but using the washer method. So that's what we get into in calc, so I'm really excited for that as well.
Okay, then one final question, last but not least, where can students access extra help if they ever find themselves struggling in a math class?
So there's a bunch of resources, so not only online that they can do at any time, but I know all of us math teachers, we really enjoy having students asking us questions. We love to help. And then we also have homework help. I know we have a math tutor in there that's there almost every single time. So those are great places.
Awesome, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well, that checks off our check-in with the teacher box.
Yeah, but you know who I wish we could check in on?
Who?
Student clubs.
I'm Karina with a club spotlight on the Da Vinci Black Student Union. The Da Vinci BSU was founded last year by Yanni Lowry and meets every Thursday at lunch in Miss Sangster's room. The club's mission statement is to focus on the development of our school community by advancing academics, political action, and the leadership of Black students while promoting Black culture across all aspects of life. Keep an eye out for the Black History event on Wednesday, February 2nd during lunch, the Daily Black History Month announcements, and more possible events in February. If you'd like to get involved, join us Thursdays at lunch in Miss Sangster's room. That's all from me. Back to you in the studio.
If you're an officer for a DV club and want to get featured on Dvtv, please fill out the Dvtv request form on the Dino Den resources page.
You can also use Dino Den to reach the leadership website, where you can watch older episodes of Dvtv and show them to your friends. This is apparently how we now have a small fan base at Davis High.
We hope your first semester went smoothly, and if it didn't, we really hope your second semester goes better for you.
And remember,
Go Dinos!